I've made a couple videos on this Midea AC, and in the comments section of those videos, I get a lot of questions, and sometimes I respond to those comments with a video, like this one. So one common comment that I get is that this fan that's in here can get moldy and dirty, and people are asking how to clean it. It's that blue one back there, not this one, but the one further back. So I did some investigation here, and to take this all apart to get to that is a little ridiculous. You have to take these two pieces off here, these pieces of plastic, and then from there you end up taking off this, I guess, radiator, and then you can get to another piece of plastic that you separate to get to that. So I don't suggest messing with this because that has refrigerant all going through it, and you don't want to break a line and have it go into the atmosphere and potentially cause harm. So let's try a different way that is more realistic. So right here, you can tilt this and remove it. So you just want to get your finger under here and then bring it back straight and pull out on the middle. Hold one end like this, and it pops out from here and here. So you can throw that to the side. You can get in here with some Q-tips, like so. You can use whatever cleaner you want, but I suggest maybe white vinegar to help if you have mold. You can get in here and clean each one of these. This is not going to be an easy process. You can see there, it's dirty. Since it's really bad to be breathing mold in, especially from a fan that's going to be blowing it all over your house, I'm going to try and get that piece of metal out of the way so I can actually get in there and clean it a little more efficiently. Because if I can't clean this, I'm going to throw it away because I can't have mold going through my house with all my kids, and my lungs, it's not good. So if I break it, I break it. I'm going to take a flathead screwdriver, and right here at the bottom of this metal, first of all, I'm going to get these and turn them so they're kind of out of the way. Same thing with these ones. Turn nice and flat. And then right here in the corner, you can see there's this little hole. I'm going to put some pressure here and pry this up and pop that out. Then I'll go to the middle, do the same thing. I might scratch this up a little bit, but I'm okay with it. There's another one. I'm hitting right here. There's probably a better way to do this, but I don't know of one. Like this. And then maybe I can pry it. So as I said, if I break it, I break it. I'm going to purposely break it. This right here is stopping me. It's hitting this piece. This, I'm assuming, is to stop anything from falling into that fan. So I'm just going to cut it right here. This one piece. Make sure it doesn't fall in there. And hopefully lift it up past here, and past these plastic pieces like this. Then on the top, it's held in by three similar things like this. The two on the sides are out, but I might have to pry this one. Go right there. Go right back there. Push it back. See if that does it. That one's in there good. Thanks, Midea, for making an air conditioner that's impossible to service on your own. I guess they don't want you to break anything like I just did. Well, you know what? Now I can get to this fan. Like I said, this is going to be useless if I can't clean out the mold. So, now, you take a look in here, and you can spin this around, and it is not going to be easy to clean regardless. So you can do it the way I'm doing it, where you basically break this thing, or you can do it with that steel cage there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some white distilled vinegar and just spray this whole thing. This thing is done for the season, so it'll have plenty of time to dry out. So just spin it a little bit, spray it, spin it, spray it. But even right here you can see all those little specks. That quite possibly could be black mold, and it's not good to breathe in. So clean all this up. That kind of cleaned the top of these fins, so I can do that. Keep spinning it. This is a lot of effort. Depends on how bad you want your air conditioner. And by the way, this is not Midea specific that you get mold in here. This happens to every AC. Every AC I've ever had, it's gotten mold in this little squirrel cage or blower, fan, whatever you want to call it. It's a very common problem. That's nasty. Now what you need is a whole bunch of Q-tips and a lot of patience. Put on some classical music or whatever, a book on tape, and start cleaning. If you have a better idea, feel free. That's from one fin. Yuck. Maybe I will just throw this away. But hopefully, the video will help you, and you can make your own decision. Some of this, by the way, I'm sure is dirt, so it's probably not all mold, but it's still not great. Some of these you can clean with a Q-tip, and then others you can't even fit a Q-tip. So with this off, you might be able to get like a toothbrush in here and clean it that way, or whatever it is that you can. And I'm going to leave it up to you. If you want to do this, if you're worried about it, just throw it away, get another one. I know air conditioners are expensive, and that is not ideal, but it's also not ideal to breathe in mold. So if you want to clean it, throw this thing back in however you can. If you want, I'll try and do it right now. I'll put these top ones in first. This one broke off. I'll hook these ones in up top, and then carefully throw this back here. Watch out for these pieces. And that way, if anything accidentally falls in here, or if a kid gets curious and tries to put his hand in there, it won't hit the fan. And then try and push this back. Pop it in there. One in the center. One's in there. And then one over here. There we go. So you just have one piece missing here. This clip is missing up here, but that's not doing much. So that's back in there. And when you go to put these back, just be careful, make sure they're snapped into this bar. And you're gonna pull up right here so it gets past this tab to spin these. So make sure they're like that. They can move freely. And this piece, you wanna put this end in, and then pull up on the middle and put this end in. I'll put it in here first. Lay it flat with the AC. Bend it. Pop it in. So, I will leave it up to you. Not easy. It might not be perfect, but you asked, so there's my answer. Hope this helps.